Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a weekly energy reading for this week of June 26th through July 2nd. So there's a lot of very, very powerful energies right now influencing and impacting all of us. Obviously, I did a beautiful video on the new moon in Cancer, which is going to be either June 28th or June 29th, depending on where you live in the world. And it's this beautiful energy portal of love and opening the heart. But Spirit really guided me to do a weekly energy video talking about the polarity of that and kind of discussing the 3D energy right now, because it's important to understand why certain things are happening. And so this is not a political video. I'm not going to talk about or go into any details on any of the issues that have kind of been happening around the world. What I will say is that since 2020, as we have shifted into a new timeline, the collective has been impacted by the energy of fear. And it's come out by playing up polarity, playing up either being for or against something, playing up the energy of really having a very, very strong position or stance, again, either for something or against something. And we've seen this play out in every single way, socially, spiritually, physically, financially. There's been all of these things coming up for us as a collective to really look at polarity, polar opposites, light and dark, good and bad, hot and cold. Part of this energy is so that we can really observe duality. Duality is both. Duality is both the light and dark together. And what my guides are always telling me is that duality is a simultaneous experience, meaning even if you take a polarized stance for something, the opposite is always occurring. And it happens simultaneously. And because of that, because this is what we all came to experience as we incarnated in this earth school, it brings about the illusion of separation. It brings about labels and really defining something, really either putting something on a pedestal or really sort of making something bad or having bad judgments about something just because it's not your position or your belief system. Why I'm bringing this up is because this week specifically, and as we continue to move forward throughout the rest of this year and beyond, polarity is going to be more apparent. It's going to be more in your face. You're seeing the splitting of timelines. You're seeing an ascension timeline, a 5D timeline that wants to be birthed. And we are going through this, maybe you can say, arduous, challenging, painful birthing process of the new. And you are seeing the 3D timeline in a state of collapse. And so this tower energy is going to play out very, very strongly again for the collective. Could be more events this week that bring in tower moments for the collective. What you have to remember, though, with duality being a simultaneous experience, that the energy that is breaking down, the 3D energy that is breaking down, is allowing the breakthrough of the 5D energy. Energy of death is very, very strong as well. What you have to remember about death is also rebirth. What is ending, what is changing, what is transforming is birthing the new. These are the times that we all agreed to come here and share our light and to share in this experience, to observe this experience, to influence this experience. And because we are in this very, very strong energy portal, we had the solstice on the 21st. We have the planetary alignments, which has been occurring. The peak of the alignment was the 24th. We have the new moon in Cancer, which is an activation of the heart energy. Earth is the heart. Heart, H-E-A-R-T, is an anagram for Earth, E-A-R-T-H. So we are the heart of this universe. And what happens here, what plays out here, matters for all of life throughout all the universes, all the dimensions, all the collectives, for all of time. And so we came on this very special mission to activate that heart energy, which is love, and to truly raise that vibration so that we can embody that 5D unconditional love timeline for this earth. And that energy will spread out throughout the entire cosmos. And we're in this energy of the Chariot. There is a victory. There is so much light happening. There is so much love occurring. But the key to it, again, is tapping into the heart. And so this week, the reason why I was really guided to do this message is because the polar opposite of love is fear. And this week, and as we continue to go on, as the 3D is in this state of collapse, and as the new is being birthed, the 5D new earth is being birthed, fear is going to be amplified for the collective. Fear is a lower vibration, but it feels very, very real. And oftentimes it gets us to react or behave in a way that takes us away from our light, or puts us in a state of panic, or helps us to kind of dim our light in a sense. And Spirit is saying really, really strongly that observe what's happening. You could be really for a certain event, for a certain decision, for a certain political issue. That's okay. But just make sure that while you might have strong feelings or emotions for something or against something, that you're not allowing your vibration to fall into fear, and you're not joining in the collective drama that is playing out, that needs to play out for the ascension of all, for the evolution of all, for the spiritual enhancement of all. Everything that's happening right now is for the highest of good, whether you agree with it or not. And so the message is for you to stay empowered, for you to stay in this Chariot energy by reconciliation, by reconciling the light aspects of yourself and the dark aspects of yourself, your yin and your yang, your masculine and feminine qualities. Reconcile the heart with the mind, reconcile the ego with the soul. This is an important week, again, to not fall into the collective drama, because again, the 3D timeline is ending. And so you will make your path, you will make your life easier by not falling into the illusion, but truly entering into the heart, trusting your heart, trusting your discernment, and keeping your vibration high so that you are divinely directed and protected, and so that you are allowing your heart to continue to move you forward, propel you forward into higher vibrations, higher timelines, and the most beautiful experiences that you came here to experience as a divine being. All right? Really, really important this week because, again, there's a lot happening. There's a lot taking place. A lot of it can be very triggering. A lot of it can be very upsetting. But again, it's for those who are still sleeping to awaken. And sometimes we have to be shaken up to truly wake up. And so that's what's taking place. We are all bathed and protected by unconditional love from Source. And it's just a time to have more faith than you have fear and embody the love that is all around you and is within you, because it is the most powerful force in the universe. And love will always prevail. All right? So really just wanted to come on and share that message again, because there could be things this week that bring up a lot of emotions, bring up a lot of fears. Again, just have faith. Just trust your heart. Get out of your mind. Get out of the ego. Put that aside and really surrender into your heart and trust your soul, and you'll be perfectly fine. With that, we're going to do some cards from the Energy Oracle cards, tapping a little bit further for the energy this week. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. What further messages do you want to bring through for this week ahead? All right. So the first card that came through was a woman holding a coin. This is about accessing more abundance, more wealth, more income, more stability, more material support, because you're in touch with your own value. The other message I'm getting is, for some of you, the key to bringing in more of what you desire at this time, especially when it comes to financial abundance and wealth, is about really utilizing your skills and your gifts and talents, maybe marketing them in a different way. This could be, taking on a side job or doing some sort of work that you have a skill and talent for. It may not be like your normal way of earning income, but something about something that you already possess that has great value in it. Allowing yourself to express that now. There is stability with happy family. There is love. There is this beautiful energy, again, of the new moon in Cancer, which is opening the heart. It's bringing in reconciliations for those who have been in separation or are not in communication. The energy of love is a powerful force, and it is moving people together. It is moving mountains. It is moving obstacles out of the way and bringing in a lot of happiness. So trust and believe in that. This week, important to be strategic, to make plans, to do research, to, update the resume, to, get the information you need, because that's going to help set you up for success. This week also could bring in a lot of anxiety. Again, worry only creates more of what you are worried about. It is normal to feel anxious when you're not sure what's going to happen, but really important to have faith, to let go of overthinking, overanalyzing a situation, to pray, to meditate, to tap into your own inner guidance and trust what your heart is telling you. For some, there is movement, there is change, there is evolution, leaving something behind that no longer serves you. You could be growing and moving into a new position. This could be in terms of work. This also could be taking a physical move or going on a vacation or a trip, but there is movement for you moving forward. And then woman holding a heart. So again, this week, a lot of heart energy is coming through. Just allow yourself to open your heart, be vulnerable, be trusting of your heart, and know that the heart has its own wisdom that the mind cannot conceive of, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have storm warning. So this is the energy that I've been picking up on about the collective. Things are being shaken up. I mean, there's changes occurring. There's changes again since 2020. There's been a lot in the collective that has brought in a lot of fear, a lot of stormy emotions. You could say it's spiritual warfare, but remember, if you're in your heart space, if you're truly embodying this energy of unconditional love, storm will not affect you. And so this week specifically, especially because there's such this strong energy portal. It is an energy and it is a portal of love. Sorry, I dropped one of the boxes of the tarot cards. But through portals, what you have to understand is that because everything is energy, energy can be used for good. Equally, it can be used for not good. And so when there are these portals and when there are these alignments, new moons, full moons, the alignments of planets, solstices, equinoxes, that energy can be harnessed to bring about more fear, to bring about more chaos. And oftentimes it does get used that way. So again, don't allow yourself to be dragged into the collective drama. Like William Shakespeare said, you know, the world is a stage and we are just merely players. You get to decide if you want to participate in it or not. And if you stay in your heart and you stay in your sovereign spiritual knowledge that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, the 3D is an illusion, and that you are divinely directed and protected at all times, you do not have to participate in this energy, all right? Really, really important for you guys this week because, again, there could be a lot of stormy emotions. We are in Cancer season. Cancer is all about emotions. Emotions could be beautiful. It can be ecstasy. It could be bliss, but it could equally be agony and it can be heartache and despair as well. You get to choose your experience. That's the power that you have. You are so powerful as a conscious creator, as spirit embodied, that you get to create your experience. And so this week specifically is going to be important to create that high vibrational experience that you want to create a space for yourself where you're feeling good and you're feeling that unconditional love energy, because it's really going to help you to navigate all the changes of this time. All right, with that, we are going to do some cards from the Tattoo Tarot. At the bottom of the deck is the Magician. And again, this is everything I was just talking about. You are the creator. You have all of the elements. You have all of the spiritual wisdom and knowledge to create and manifest everything that you dream of and can conceive of. And so this week, really protect your energy, protect your thoughts, watch your emotions. Don't get pulled into the collective trauma and the ending 3D timeline. Really stay aligned with your soul and your highest truth to create your beautiful 5D experience here and now. All right. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. Further messages do you want to bring through all of us and the energy for this week. Great. It's nice. Okay. Again, there's a lot of, the other day when I did the new moon reading, I was tapping into all of the love and all of the beautiful energy that's coming through. But there's a lot of overwhelming exhaustion, just that feeling of not being able to keep going forward, wanting to give up, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. A lot of us and the collective are feeling this 10 of Wands energy right now. And so if you're feeling that, you're not alone. But you have to remember, especially if you are an empath or you are highly sensitive, highly intuitive, highly psychic, you cannot absorb everything that comes into your environment. This is a week where you really need to cleanse your energetic space. Use sage, use crystals, spend more time alone or not in big crowds. There's I got this from Caroline Cousins. She does SRT clearings and healings. She is on YouTube, but she says, for a quick energy sort of protection, you can just say spirit 9 times 9 my energy. And that kind of clears the energy around you. This is a week where, again, you want to stay in a higher vibration and not take on the energetic weight of the collective, because there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of things playing out that are heavier, that are negative, that are toxic, and you don't have to choose to participate in it. You also have the 7 of Swords. Not everything is what it truly seems. There's a lot of deception. There's a lot of social engineering. There's a lot of, I'm hearing sleight of hand and manipulation, especially emotional manipulation during this time. So this could be playing out for you personally or in the collective. But just pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. If something doesn't feel right, this is an energy of trickster. This is an energy of death. There are those that may be around you or in your environment that are trying to steal your joy, that are creating drama and chaos to try to throw you off course, to try to keep you in lower vibrational energies. Because when you allow yourself to be impacted by the lower vibrational energy, you kind of keep yourself tethered to it. And then this energy can come in and it can kind of control you. So really important this week, again, to be the magician of your life, stay in that conscious creation, be in your sovereignty, be in your power, create the experience that you want, and recognize that all that glitters isn't gold, and there are energies around you that are trying to keep you down. You also have the 9 of Swords. So a lot of swords came out. Again, although there's a beautiful energy this week, there's a heavier energy that I really started to pick up and feel today specifically, that's going to play out for the next couple weeks. This is, thinking the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, creating fear. You are the magic and the magician, and you have the ability to create worlds. You have the ability to create your greatest dreams and desires, but equally you have the ability to create your greatest fears. And this week specifically, because the energy is so strong, really watch your emotions so that you're not feeding your fears and creating that for yourself. This also could be sleepless nights, feeling a state of depression or despair. And again, when you're feeling depression or despair, always reach out and ask for help. Doesn't matter who it is. I have my email in the description box. So if you want to email me, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here, all right? Because I used to struggle with depression a lot when I was younger, especially like in my teens. And then when I started to, and this was even before I was spiritual, but in my teens, when I started to really tap into creativity, I started acting and I was singing and stuff. That actually helped to transmute the depression that I was feeling, because everything is energy and emotions are energy. And so you're not meant to like sit and stew in them. You're meant to move them through. And acting and music was very cathartic for me. It was very healing for me. And so it helped me to overcome depression and anxiety. It's something that I really struggled with when I was younger. And then I haven't had problems with it for a while, just because I know how to transmute and shift that energy when I start to feel in that low space. And so really, really important for you, if there is music that you like, if say you love to garden or you love to draw, if you're feeling this lower energy, if you're feeling in a really heavy or negative space, get creative. Transmute that energy, really, really express those emotions, put it on paper, even if it's just writing, get it out of your system, because when you release it, it helps to clear the mind, it helps to clear the emotions, and you will feel better, all right? Six of Wands, again, when you can face your fears, transmute that energy, recognize that not everything that glitters is gold, walk away from drama and let go of taking on the burden of everything that's not yours. That's where the victory comes through. That's when you overcome all the obstacles, all the adversity. That's when the light comes back, your energy shifts, things start to manifest and grow for you, and happiness and positive expectations come in, because we have the Ace of Wands as well. So there really is truly a new beginning with this energy, but because it's a powerful energetic portal, you just really have to be the director in your life. You have to direct your energy by focusing your intention, your heart, your soul, your emotions on what you want to manifest, and not focusing on what you fear, all right? Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups too. You've got two aces. So passion, new beginnings, new opportunities, also love, happiness, joy, fulfillment. It's all possible now. But really, really important, again, to watch your energy, watch your thoughts, watch what you're consuming. And when I say that, consumption is not just what you eat, it's what you allow in your energy field. What are you watching? Is it bringing you down? Is it making you happy, or is it making you depressed and sad? What are you participating in? Is it giving you joy, or is it giving you fear? Really, really pay attention to all that you consume this week, and focus as much as possible on creating magic for yourself, because this energy portal is open for magic, for new beginnings, for victory, for passion, for joy, for new opportunities, for love. But it's also open for all this other heavy energy as well. So really, really watch your thoughts, okay? With that, we're going to get some final messages through. I think I'm going to use Beyond Lemuria, because I just feel really guided to use this deck today. Final messages. All right. Bottom of the deck is Manifestia. You are in a very powerful portal, again, of manifestation, of creation, of magic. And so important to focus your intention and attention on everything that you want and desire. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional light. But further and final messages do you want to bring through for the energy for this week? And these are flying out. So those will be the messages. Oh, wow. So the first card that fell was fire. The energy of fire is playing a big role. It's activating you, activating your passions. It's that Ace of Wands energy. And what I love about this card is you have the light and the dark dragon in this union. This is all about the yin and yang energy coming into union. Again, reconcile your ego with your soul, reconcile your heart with your mind. This is a great week to do some shadow work, to really forgive, to let go, to just accept things as they are, and know that you are whole. And everything that you want for your life, everything that you desire, is manifesting for you now in that wholeness state. You got the sacral chakra, which is about creation, the core of creation. So your sacral chakra is really going to be activated. For some of you, you could feel more passion, more kundalini, more sexual energy this week. It's only because the sacral chakra is really being activated, really being cleared to help you to really tap into that life force energy. Again, that magician energy to create everything that you want for yourself at this time. And then the last card that flew out was the number 1, Earth Star Chakra, with initiation. We are all going through this cosmic initiation, the journey back to wholeness of self, the reconciliation of the light and dark within ourselves, the healing of everything that has kept us in fear and doubt and lack, and the birthing of abundance and truth as we ascend into our 5D reality. And so very, very powerful week ahead, but you have to trust and believe in the power that you have. And you do that, again, through the heart space. Bottom of the deck, again, is evolution. We are all evolving. We are all ascending. Even the 3D world, which is collapsing because all the false structures that no longer serve us are going to collapse. But that is the process of evolution. It is not easy. It is not for the faint of heart. If you are on an ascension path, if you are a starseed, if you are on the twin flame journey, if you're watching this video, you know how challenging this process of becoming is. But it's what we came to do, to shine our light, to be the way showers for others, and to step into our power so that we can show others that they can do it for themselves as well. And so it's all happening now. Trust and believe in it. And again, you have the power to create dreams or nightmares. And so this week, create what you want to experience and feel it come into form. All right, I'm sending lots of love and support. And again, happy to just, if you want to send a message, if you need to chat, if you need some support, send me an email. Sending lots of love. Take care.